Once upon a time, in a kingdom far away, there reigned a wise and kind king. He was beloved by his subjects, for he always took great care of them. The king had one daughter named Princess Maruk, who was as beautiful as the light of the moon, just like her name suggested. Sadly, the queen, Princess Maruk's mother, had passed away when the princess was just 2 years old, leaving the king to raise his precious daughter alone. Princess Maruk was a lively girl with a great fondness for adventures, particularly hunting. She loved to ride out into the forest with her friends every Sunday, eager to immerse herself in the joys of nature and the thrill of the chase. One bright Sunday morning, Princess Maruk and her friends set out for their usual adventure in the dense green woods. As they ventured deep into the forest, the princess spotted a little deer fawn not far off. Her eyes lit up with excitement, and without a second thought, she urged her horse forward, determined to catch up to the swift creature. The fawn was incredibly fast, weaving in and out of the towering trees, its fluffy little tail bobbing behind it. The princess galloped ahead, fully engrossed in the chase, until suddenly she slowed her horse, realizing she was all alone. Her friends were nowhere to be seen, and the soft glow of the sunset was beginning to dip behind the horizon. As darkness crept in, the forest around her transformed, filled with the mysterious calls and rustles of the night creatures. Alone in the growing shadows, a shiver of fright danced down her spine. She was lost and far away from the comforting presence of her friends. Meanwhile, back at the palace, Princess Maruk's friends had returned without her and rushed to the king with alarmed faces. Panic surged through the king's heart when he learned of his daughter's disappearance. Without a moment's hesitation, he ordered a large troop of soldiers to search the forest and bring his beloved daughter back safely. Deep in the woods, filled with fear and exhaustion, Princess Maruk finally succumbed to weariness, fainting onto a soft patch of grass. It wasn't long before the king's search party, meticulously combing the woods, found her lying unconscious. With great care, they carried her back to the palace. The king waited anxiously at the gates, relief flooding his heart as he saw his daughter being brought to him. Tears of joy filled his eyes as he embraced his cherished child. In his delight, he rewarded the soldiers for their diligent efforts in finding the princess, for his love for her was immeasurable. When Princess Maruk awoke, she found herself safe in her room, her father by her side. She recounted her tale to the king, her eyes wide with the memory of her adventure. She promised him she would never wander so far into the woods alone again, a smile playing on her lips as they hugged, grateful to be together once more.